So today, we're having the speedsters from the MCU and the DCEU going head to head. Flash versus Quicksilver. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, after being struck by lightning, Barry Allen gained the ability to run and think at incredible superhuman speeds. He became the vigilante hero known as the Flash and was later recruited by Batman to be a member of the Justice League. He has a connection to another dimension known as the Speed Force, which grants him several speed-based abilities. He can run, move, react, and think at hypersonic speeds, being the only one on the team capable of perceiving, evading, and possibly outpacing Superman. He can even run up walls and across water. He can deliver attacks with tremendous force, being able to routinely send people and parademons flying with just a push while running. Due to his heightened metabolism, his durability and stamina are superhuman, as he remained conscious after a hit from Superman that sent him flying into a car. He can also generate electricity when he's running. His suit is made out of anti-friction material. And finally, he can move so fast that the human eye can't see, and he perceives the world in slow motion as well. And he's arguably the fastest hero as of now in the DCEU, other than possibly Superman as well. But in the other corner, MCU Quicksilver. After his parents were killed and home was destroyed by a bombing with Tony Stark's name on it, Pietro Maximoff and his twin sister wanted revenge and joined Hydra. There, they went through a series of tests with the Mind Stone, granting them superpowers, and he gained the ability to move at supersonic speeds. His main power was his ability to run, move, react, think, and perceive things at supersonic speeds. He easily moved as a blur, and not even the God of Thunder, Thor, could perceive or react to him. While running, he's able to generate extreme force with his strikes, being able to send Cap and Hawkeye flying several times, easily destroy Ultron sentries, and even stagger Thor. Due to his hyper-accelerated metabolism, his durability was enhanced to the point he was more annoyed than hurt when he was shot in the leg. He could also resist things like friction and temperature while running. He was an expert combatant, using his speed to perfection while in a fight. And finally, he perceived the world in slow motion, and his top speed was Mach 4, which is over 3,000 miles per hour, making him the overall fastest hero in the MCU as well. So, the biggest factor in this fight is obviously speed. So we need to determine who is faster. Well, Pietro effortlessly caught Clint's arrows so fast that Clint didn't even notice, effortlessly blitzed Clint and Cap several times, moved so fast that not even Thor could perceive him, and he perceives the world in extreme slow motion, even things like bullets, repulsor blasts, and even Mjolnir after it was thrown by Thor. He straight up caught a bullet, disarmed a man, took his gun apart, and unloaded the entire magazine of bullets, and put all of that neatly on a table a few feet away from him, all within a second. Although he died during this feat, he was able to move Clint, who was holding a kid, a great distance out of the way of a helicopter's minigun fire. But probably his most impressive feat was when he saved several people from a speeding derailed train, one or two at a time, when each person was a second or less away from being hit. This means after he saved one or two people, he got them to safety and then ran back in time to save another, and he repeated this process quite a few times before the train eventually stopped. He maxed out at Mach 4 speeds, which is over 3,000 miles per hour. Only one hero has surpassed that speed in the MCU, and that is Captain Marvel, but she's only faster in terms of travel speed. Not even Carol can compare to Pietro's reaction time and thought process speed, making him the overall fastest hero the MCU has ever seen thus far. But what about the Flash? How fast is he? Well, He blitzed a thief while leaving his milk in midair and returned to his milk before it had even started falling. He drew on a guy's face that he was talking to in less than a split second without anyone noticing, easily dodged point-blank blasts from parademons, pushed a pickup truck holding a family several hundreds of feet in about a second, and he easily caught a battering that was thrown at him, but before he caught it, he examined it while it was still flying towards him as well. But most impressively, he is the only one on the league that can perceive and even outpace Superman, who can fly at the very least at the speed of sound and can react at a much faster speed. Even a future Barry was able to time travel under his own speed to give a message to Batman. But I'm not going to include that because that was a future Flash, and today's Flash hasn't proved that he could do that yet, or he can do that yet. But despite that, I'd still say Flash is faster, simply because Quicksilver has never fought another extremely fast person, unlike the Flash who fought Superman. Also, Quicksilver never showed that he could run up walls and across bodies of water either. But Quicksilver isn't far behind at all, and I'm positive he could keep up with Barry in a fight. So, since their speed is comparable, it will not be the deciding factor. Both also pack quite the striking power because of their speed. You see, in order to throw a good punch, you need more than just raw strength and power. You also need a lot of speed and momentum behind the punch, which both of these guys have plenty of. Pietro has sent Clint and Cap flying quite a few times and easily destroyed Ultron sentries with his punches, while Barry routinely sent people flying and destroyed parademons with his pushes. Both are also incredibly tough due to their significantly heightened metabolism. Pietro was only annoyed after being shot in the leg, while Barry remained conscious after a hit from Superman and sent him flying into a car. So, if they're comparable in speed, striking power, and durability, then what is the deciding factor? Well, I'ma tell ya. Willingness to fight. Neither are skilled fighters, as they both just blitz their opponents, but Pietro is more willing to fight than Barry is. Like, Barry literally told Bruce something along the lines of, "I just push the bad guy and then run away." This is backed up by the fact that Barry didn't throw a single punch in the Justice League movie. Pietro, on the other hand, is more than willing to fight, whether it's the mighty Avengers or an army of Ultron sentries. So, although Quicksilver isn't as fast as Flash, I think Quicksilver's willingness to fight makes up for the little lack of speed that the Flash has over him, and grants him the slight victory here. Quicksilver wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Have a great day and all that great stuff. See you on the next one. Peace.